Aloha everyone, welcome to my question and answer video and my thank you to my 25,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for joining me on this crazy journey called YouTube, as crazy as it's been so far. For this video, I got pregnancy friendly sushi, as you can see. What? Raise the roof. And every year when the weather starts to cool, I take out Old Faithful here. And I'm so thankful that it's still with me till this day. Alright, let's get started. Let's take a sip of this green tea. Jasmine Pearl green tea, by the way. Ooh, still hot. Okay, I'm gonna start with my Instagram questions. Happy Hannah asks, sorry if this is rude, but how do you eat big portions of food and not get chubby? Sorry. That's easy. I can't eat big portions. I just don't have the space for it. But it does help that I was fit before pregnancy, and I was doing a lot of Olympic weightlifting and powerlifting and all that, so I think that helps out from my starting point. And also the food that you see in my videos, they're all special meals just for YouTube. They're nothing like what I have for the rest of the week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks. I love my vegetables and fruits. I eat a lot of small meals and snacks, and I get a lot of fiber and probiotics, and you can get that in kimchi and yogurt and the probiotic drinks that I like that you see in my videos. So there's a lot of factors that have to do with people on YouTube making food videos and they don't get fat. So I want to take a bite of this takoyaki. Takoyaki is one of my all-time must-have appetizers. Everything you see here is basically what my order looks like when I go to eat sushi at a restaurant. The only difference is it's 95% raw nigiri and sashimi and less cooked food. But this is my go-to appetizer and I love it so much. Oh yeah. That's good. Also, as you can see, I'm in a different setting. I just wanted to do something really relaxing and just sit and hang out, and just a little introduction video on getting to know me, I guess. If you hear my dogs in the background, I'm so sorry. I'll try my best to edit them out. But they're old and I don't have much longer with them, so I kind of just let them hang out. Alright, next question is from boy.hines. Will you ever try Jamaican food? I would love to. Seriously, if I could find it. Or you can send me some. But I can't find ingredients or any restaurants that have Jamaican food. Mukbang Compilations asks, are you single? No. Aya Mela Hirkon and Mukbang Reposts both asked, where are you from? I'm from Hawaii. Let me try some of this tamago. month, and just before we were planning our next stop, which was to Greece, I got really sick, so I never made it to Greece. But believe me when I say that it's on my list, and I'm gonna make it to Greece one day. I snuck in a takoyaki earlier. Now I'm gonna have some crab. Mr. Crab. Oh, this one's falling apart. Gotta do it quick. That's real crap. Oh yeah. Dubai Dot Slimes asks, what is your age? I'm in my early 30s and beautifully ASMR. Hi, beautifully ASMR. She's got some good videos too. Go check her out. She asks, what is the most challenging thing about making ASMRs? That's a really good question. On a normal circumstance, I would definitely say timing is number one. Whether it's you're trying to time that perfectly melty cheese, or you're working with those noisy neighbors, whatever it may be, timing is definitely really hard. But right now, for me, this little human being taking up all this space, when I sit down, it takes up a lot of my breathing space in this sitting position. So, along with that, the bigger you get, the harder it is to move around, and stuff hurts and all that. So right now I'm gonna say the little human. She also asks about any advice I might have for someone trying to start their own channel. I honestly feel like I'm still starting. There's so much to learn. The technicalities and everything. So I would just say, when you're starting, like in the beginning, just do your thing. Start with what you have. Don't worry about what you don't have. All you need is a camera. Your cell phone's fine. Some people actually like the raw sound that comes from just using what's in your phone or what's in your camera. Don't worry so much about getting all the high-tech expensive stuff right away. I didn't. I mean, I started out with one light. I'm still using one light. I'm using my old photography camera that's like 7 years old. And you guys saw my older videos. You saw that I had like the little clip-on thing for like $19. So start with what you have. You can always upgrade later. And another thing is, ignore the haters, because they're gonna be there. And you know the saying, misery loves company. So let them hang by themselves and just ignore the haters. If you're gonna spend your time on anybody, spend your time on your supportive friends and viewers and subscribers. Those are the ones that deserve your time. Pretty good advice that I hear all the time. I really want to get into this salmon skin hand roll. I don't usually order salmon skin anything, but you know, when you're pregos, you don't have very much to choose from, but it's still really good anyway. Because I love salmon. Oops. How am I going to do this? There we go. sauce. What inspired you to do ASMR? I discovered that regular ASMR, the one with crinkling and tapping and scratching, that helped me fall asleep on some really rough nights. So I thought, well, I could do something like that to help others, whether it's to help them sleep or relax, or just help in some way. The next one is from Louise Karen. Do you relax with your own videos? No. I get hungry with my own videos. And I'm curious to know about what are your hobbies? Like, what do you like to do on your spare time? Aside from spending time with my family, which is priority, for myself, since I can't surf where I currently am, I love to go stand-up paddleboarding. I go on hikes. We do a lot of hikes, and I really like photography. And I tend to, over the years, I've rotated through different forms of fitness because I'm a fitness and health freak too. My most current obsession outside of this pregnancy, the most recent, is Olympic weightlifting and powerlifting. But for some reason over the years, no matter what I try out, I always fall back to doing MMA and CrossFit. Let's get a refill, shall we? Asks, number 1, what are your favorite food and desserts? Nigiri and sashimi, but everything really. I love Filipino food, Hawaiian food, Japanese food, Korean food, Indian food. I eat everybody's food. I'm not really a big dessert person, but I appreciate a really good creme brulee and a really nice, simple, homemade Rice Krispie treat. And number 2, what are your favorite sport games and hobbies? I would say beach volleyball, hockey, and surfing. Also, where do you like to travel around the world to try some delicious food and desserts? I grew up in Hawaii, and they have it all. Honestly, they have everybody's food there. So, I recommend going to Hawaii if you just want like a one-stop shop kind of thing. When I was in France, I love the food there. Yes, the portions were small, but every bite was flavorful. Someday I'd like to go to Japan just for the quality of the sushi and all the sushi that I can eat. Really, I'll go anywhere where I can get like a really good omakase. I would love to try that. Try some ebi. first person that comes to mind, no question, would be my grandpa. He's resting now, but he was my buddy, and that man is full of stories. So that would be great if we could go to dinner. The second one would have to be another loved one of mine, my uncle. We didn't have much time after he was diagnosed with cancer, so it happened really quick. Really, I would just use my 4 options, my 4 choices on my lost loved ones, because to be able to spend time with them again, and just to tell them how much I love them. Hannah Lore asks, what is your favorite video you ever filmed? I think it'd have to be one of my most underrated videos called Sleepy Pops, because it was just fun to experiment with my underwater camera with the boba when I was mixing it, and it let me stretch my creative muscles, and it was just fun just to test out different things and discovering some really cool sounds with that. So yeah, but nobody really watched it. But that was the most fun I had filming a video. Mini-Me Diamond asks, what's your favorite color? Turquoise. What's your favorite movie? Oh, I think the most recent would be The Avengers Infinity War, because I'm a big Marvel fan. But for long-term favorite movies, I love so many of them, but I think I would say French Kiss and Empire Records. And then the next question was chocolate or peanut butter. Chocolate, for sure. Oh, and Nandoff7, this is for you. Ooh, 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 hey, hey. Thank you for always appreciating my happy food dance, which I've been doing since I was a little kid. Daje Zamudio. Daje. Did I say that right? I'm sorry if I didn't. Number 1. What are your top 3 foods you enjoy eating for ASMR videos? I love a good crunch. So anything crunchy, like that lumpia, the Filipino lumpia video that I made. That was good. And anything with noodles or spaghetti, because it's really fun to slurp stuff. And I want to say sushi, but that's coming soon. And number 2, what is your favorite genre of music? I've always liked island music from Hawaii, which is kind of like Hawaiian version of reggae, but I love all music. I mean, if we're driving out in the sticks, I'll play some country, or if we're driving cross country, we'll play some indie rock, whatever. I love it all. And Garcia Family asks, how long have you been doing ASMR? Well, I started in May, so 3 to 4, almost 4 months. And number 2, how many weeks pregnant are you? I am 30 weeks pregnant. So, if you're trying to figure it out, I was 2 to 3 months pregnant when I started my channel, so yes. Gillette Jelks asks, why did you decide to do ASMR? I've always been a foodie, and I was already posting recipe videos on my personal Instagram account for years, so I thought, well, let's stop procrastinating the whole wanting to do a YouTube channel. So I decided to just get to it and just start doing ASMR. Hungrier before ASMR. Hey, good time, right? Another awesome ASMRist. She's vegan and she has a lot of really delicious vegan sweets and healthy vegan food too on her channel. So go check that out, eh? Number one, what's your ethnicity? Well, for the longest time, I thought I was just Filipino, Spanish, and Chinese. And then I took a DNA test and I found out that I had all kinds of other genetics from Southern Asian area, Southern Asia, like India, Nepal, Tibet, the stands like Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and even the Polynesian islands. So, surprise, your whole life was a lie, basically. By the way, if there's a lot of edits in this video, it's because, like I said earlier, timing. Everybody wants to interrupt. All the planes want to fly over my house right now, within the hour. And I burp a lot. That's what those cuts are for. Number two, is this pregnancy your first child? No. Number three, do you like sweet or savory foods better? Savory, for sure. Alright, I am Lady Phantom asks, have you had any weird cravings? If so, what are they? No. That's why I did that pregnancy cravings video from all you guys, because I didn't really have anything. And let's see here, sound bites. Hi, sound bites. Have you picked out any names for the baby yet? No. In fact, I just found out the gender. I've had this gender reveal video idea for the longest time. I just had to wait for a gender reveal from my husband. So, actually, let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see me do a gender reveal video. Let's finish this up. on Instagram and YouTube for submitting your very interesting questions for me to answer for my very first question and answer video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Aloha.